Hey guys, and welcome to another Motivation Monday. Today we're going to be talking about something that is so simple, yet many of us are afraid to do it. And that is ask for what you want. Ask so you shall receive. So if you're interested in learning about the power of asking and why it may be holding you back from several opportunities, then just keep watching. So Oprah has a quote that says, "You only get what you have the courage to ask for." A lot of times we miss out on our blessings and opportunities because we're afraid to ask for them. And that is what today's Motivation Monday is all about. We pray and we ask for blessings, but the Bible says faith without works is dead. In this case, asking is the work. Now I'm going to give you the top 2 reasons why many of us are afraid to ask for the things that we want. The first reason being pride. Take a moment, accept it. Pride, my friend, is keeping you from asking for the things that you not only want, but the things that in a lot of cases you deserve. So it's time to let the pride down, let it down, and understand that the only way you're going to attain the things that you want in this lifetime is to simply ask for it. The second reason why many of us are not asking for the things that we want in this life is fear of rejection, aka the word no. We don't want to hear no. We associate no as being a negative thing. Therefore, we're missing out on so many amazing opportunities, and we're missing out essentially on a chance and an opportunity to create our own opportunities. Fear of rejection can stunt your growth personally and professionally. So we've got to work on getting rid of that fear of rejection. Now let's highlight the big problem. Unfortunately, we live in a world where there's this big misconception of power between a giver and a receiver. However, learning to ask is not only a sign of strength, but it shows your dedication and your interest in the things that you're going after. Now let's make it clear. Asking doesn't always have to result in material possessions. Asking can simply be for tips, words of advice, or even encouragement. I'll have to admit, at one point, I was super afraid to ask for opportunities. I was super afraid to approach people who could possibly give me a little push to my next level. I was just afraid to ask. But then I started noticing how many opportunities I was missing out on simply because I was afraid to hear the word no. I realized how vital it was for me to work on not cringing when I heard the word no, because it could be the thing that changed the dynamics in my entire life. I was afraid to ask questions. I was afraid to ask for internships. I was afraid to ask for advice from the leaders in my industry. I was simply afraid. But the moment that I got over that fear of rejection was when everything started to change for me. Something so simple as asking is probably that one thing, that one key to success that you've been praying for. But my friend, asking can unlock so many doors. I'm sure you've heard the term, the saying, ask and you shall receive. Well, that goes hand in hand. Now let me share a really quick life experience with you where asking came into play. As many of you know, I used to guest blog for Lauren Ridinger, who is the founder of Shop.com and co-founder of Market America. And I came into contact with Lauren at a really desperate and low stage and transition in my life. And she invited me to start writing for her, which was an amazing opportunity. However, when I started writing for her, getting to know her a little more personally, I noticed that she was having her annual convention in North Carolina, and so I just reached out just to find out how much the tickets were, because I wanted to go and experience all of the amazing things that I had read about the Market America International Convention. So in me asking the one question, she immediately responded and invited me to join her that year as her special guest. Now, had I not reached out to her to ask her a simple question, I would have probably never gotten the invitation. That one invitation changed my life, it changed my business, and it changed the way that I thought about the things that I was doing in life. So you see, asking is the key to opening the doors that you've been praying for. Now, when you're asking for something, or when you're asking for an opportunity, always know what your motive is. But remember, if you go into something with bad motives, you'll get bad results. So always go in asking for something with the best intentions for not just yourself, but also the other person. Before I ask for something, I always do a quick mental evaluation to find out if I should ask for it or maybe change how I ask for it. So I first ask, how is it going to change my life mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally? And I make a list of how, by me asking for that one thing, is going to change every aspect of my life. If they're all positive and they check out, then I ask. Oh, and one last thing. Whenever you're asking for something, make sure that you've done your research. Make sure that you've at least attempted to try to find the answer that you're looking for, or maybe even see if you can get that thing that you're asking for on your own. After all, no one wants to do someone else's work, so don't go and ask someone for something or for an opportunity that you could have very well researched and figured out on your own. So remember, do your part first. Do your due diligence first. So as you start this new week and this new month, remember, do not be afraid of the word no. And also remember that by asking for what you want is the door to many connections and life-changing opportunities. So I hope you have an amazing week, and I'll see you back here next week, same time, same place. Bye-bye.